still teaming about it, still talking about it, aren't they? We were just having a conversation about it with someone.
Well, they hit me before I hit them, and they are. I mean, and rightfully so. I mean,
Sure.
it's really big. I think the last thing he said was, we're probably going to pay for that a little bit next year because they're going to be a lot younger.
Yeah. One of the things that the reason I brought that up, and we'll talk about it here in just a moment on the pregame show, but I'm looking in the rafters, and MTCS girls were just an eyelash away from having that honor of being the first team TSSAA state champions last year and the year before. They went 27-11 last year and were state runner-up the year before, state runner-up, and 25-10. But they're, I guess, quote-unquote, paying that price a little bit now with a few that have graduated. They still have some pieces there, but a few growing pains for them.
Yeah, look, they're really young. I mean, they are really young. I think they've got a couple of seniors and 2 or 3 juniors, and then the rest of them are freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah.
So, they've been in a winning program, Brian. I think that's the most important thing, and they know what it takes to win, and shouldn't be too long before we see them back to where they were.
And on the boys' side of things, their boys program also kind of in that rebuilding mode as well with Coach Greg Eubanks, and they'll be battling BGA in the nightcap that we have for you coming up. There are lots of basketball games going on here around Rutherford County, and we're going to talk about those when we return for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. That's next as we continue State Farm Prep Basketball and the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
Hi, this is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. We have a larger selection than any of the other big box stores. Much better prices. Selection is wonderful, from keyboards, drums, guitars. Ukuleles are big this year. We also have lighting. This is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. You come down and look around. We have what you need. The Music World and Drummers Den is located at 2762 South Church Street, right across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is dedicated to Rutherford County, its students, their families, and their futures. Hi, I'm Ryan Savage, Assistant Vice President and Branch Manager. We understand the challenges of managing your family's finances. At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, your family is our family. Visit us at our Gateway or Memorial Boulevard offices here in Murfreesboro, and always online at fnbmt.com. First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back at MTCS for the Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day and the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Time for that now. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. And don't forget slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes. They've got some great seasoned fries. If you haven't had that with their special seasoning, their crinkle fries are awesome, out of this world. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family on Warrior Drive, just off of South Church Street. John, several interesting games on the slate, one being Blackman hosting Coffee County, and I noticed that just a few weeks ago, Blackman girls went to Coffee County and lost a very narrow game down there. Last year, they lost there and won at home. Maybe they can do that tonight.
Yeah, I look for that to happen, honestly. And big night down at Blackman, and those two teams have been perennial powers for several years.
Nolensville girls and boys have been off to a fast start, and Rockvale hosting them tonight. It's a big night and a big weekend at Rockvale as they welcome in their inaugural class for their Hall of Fame, and I think they've got a big weekend planned for all of that, and so they've got that going on this weekend, and Nolensville will be a tough test for them.
Yeah, I believe, the 1962 team, I believe.
Is that what it was?
Going to be honored, I believe.
I think that's
Hall of Fame, the first inductees.
Yep, and for those who don't remember and are thinking, well, Rockvale, they just built that and opened in 2019. Rockvale High was a high school before 2019. They closed that when I guess Riverdale and Oakland were built when they built those big schools.
71, I guess.
So they like to say it, Rockvale reestablished out there. Stewart's Creek is at Gallatin tonight. Riverdale goes to Shelbyville, and I think both girls and boys games should be really competitive in that one too, and a good road test.
Yeah, and I'm excited about the year because we've got, not only do we have some new coaches, but we've got I think for the most part, younger teams, talented but younger. So really, I think these are really crucial times right now. The preseason is what you might call it before they get into district play. This is probably more important than they have been in a while.
Yeah, certainly a youth movement going on here in Rutherford County for high school basketball. Smyrna Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs are traveling to Glencliff tonight up in Nashville. Laverne at Antioch this evening as well. And Eagleville is at Santa Fe. So that is a slate. That is a look at the slate of all the games going on tonight. Oh, I failed to mention Oakland traveling all the way to York Institute up on the plateau, past Cookville. I mean, that is a long road trip.
Yeah, those Eagleville girls, they lost a real close one, a tight one at home to Eagleville. I think you'll see them maybe pull out a victory tonight. They had a slow start in that game.
With Santa Fe?
Yes, and but they got an old friend of ours coaching over at Santa Fe.
That's right, John Wild.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Yeah, he just,
we see him once a year.
He pops up like a weasel, doesn't he? Well, that's a look at your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup here on the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. In fact, that wraps up our pregame show. And when we come back, we'll get your starting lineups for the Cougars and for BGA. And John will bring you the girls' game right here next on State Farm Prep Sports.
Pizza. You in a hurry for dinner? Well, we've made it even easier to order online at sirpizzatn.com. Tap the location nearest you and begin your carryout or delivery order at sirpizzatn.com. You can choose from our full menu, and we'll take care of the rest. A Queen's Feast is calling my name. Order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Roscoe Brown is seeking highly motivated HVAC plumbing apprentices to join our Next Tech Academy. If you're eager to become an HVAC technician or plumbing technician and want to improve your skills while learning new ones, this is your chance to launch your career. Roscoe Brown's Next Tech Academy is a program that offers you the benefits of being a full-time employee, all while learning and developing new skills.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. call the law offices of John Day.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your auto and renters.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, welcome back to Middle Tennessee Christian School on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Time to get your starting lineups from J.H.A. Company, Josh Houston and Associates. We're talking about photography, yearbooks, rings, class rings, all of that J.H.A. Company. Winners, trophies, and fans, heating and air. And we're going to get a look at that and a look at your starting lineups. And with that and the play-by-play story, John's going to have that for you here on State Farm Prep Sports. I'll have the boys game for you. And in between the Ideas Tees between game show, that's coming up tonight here on WGNS. And a reminder, tomorrow morning, it's the Renaissance Heating and Air Coaches Corner with girls basketball coaches. And there you go. John, you ready, I think?
Well, they changed some numbers on me, Brian, but I don't have a number 2, but we're going to figure that out here in just a minute for MTCS. I think the starters are Maddie Graham, Ashley Rucker, Lindsay Wisnowski, Anna Clay Shirley, and Riley Smith will be the...
Ashley Rucker, I think, is 2, John.
Okay, thank you. And Riley Smith is number 12, and we'll give you BGAs here in just a second. They have McClay, two McClays, they're sisters. Mallory Dobbs, number 33, and Cooper Corbett, number 14, and BGA gets the tip. And here's a drive out by McClay. That will be Abby. Back out now to the right side to Young, Ellie Young. I know I haphazardly did those, but I haphazardly looked at the roster, so. Here's BGA with the ball, Catherine McClay with it, down low to Hollis, or Dobbs that is. Mallory Dobbs puts it up with the right hand, off the right block, no good. Rebound, Rucker. Rucker drives, puts it up off the glass. It's good, and she's fouled. So a good start here by the Lady Cougars. Rucker gets the first basket for Middle Tennessee Christian School. Early here in the first quarter, 7:14 to play. And at the line will be Rucker. It's up, it's no good. Rebound picked up by Dobbs. And brings it over now to Corbett. Corbett drives to the right side. Now gives it back out to McClay. That's Catherine. Bounce pass and a long jumper's no good by BGA. The Wildcats, Lady Wildcats, struggling from the field here early. Shirley has it. Nice move to the lane. Puts it up with the left hand. No good. Just a little short. Rebound McClay. Back out to Young. Now over to McClay, Anna. Dobbs, top of the key, now gives it back out. Fake, drive, nowhere to go, and she traveled. That being Ellie Young, the freshman. A freshman mistake, and it's still 2-0. Lady Cougars have the ball.
Both of these teams look very young, John, if just looking at the roster.
Well, we've got a senior, a sophomore. A sophomore for the Cougars, and one senior, 2 seniors. So a little mixture there for the Cougars. Turnover by the Cougars, and it'll be BGA's ball.
Yeah, tried to go backdoor, and the pass just a little too hard and fast.
Young gets a long pass out to Dobbs, who drives baseline, goes up strong with it and scores. Like that Hawes, Delaney Hawes. Her number was different as well. Rebound, Hawes. That's spelled Haws, like pause. Clay gets it. Hall is going to take the long jumper. It's too strong off the glass. Rebound coming up with it is Smith. Or Wisnowski, excuse me. Down low, Rucker. Rucker spins. Baseline, gets double teamed. Now hands it off. The layup is up and good. And the basket by Riley Smith. And another turnover for BGA. They've had a few of those, Brian.
John, I think they said that 14 is Kylie Jo Byram. I went with the roster and the numbers that I got from Coach, so I apologize for that mess, John.
Shirley has it, brings it across the timeline. Now to Wisnowski. Feeds it down low to Ruckers, knocked around. But there's Byram with the shot, no good. Rucker with a rebound, it falls in. Well, she's a gamer. She has 4 of the points of the 6, Middle Tennessee Christian School.
And she's just a sophomore, so you can tell she is very talented.
Bounce down low. Delaney Halls with a shot. No good with the left hand. And coming down with it is Graham. Graham drives. Fouled before she goes up with a shot. And it'll be MTCS ball underneath the basket. Well, I've got a miss. It looks like a chicken just walked across my lineup card here.
Yeah.
Rucker spins, nice move, loses the ball though, however, brings it back out. Shirley has it. Back out now to Wisnowski. Over to Byram. Long jumper is no good by Wisnowski. Rebound, BGA. McClay has it, now gives it back out to Hall. He's going to stop and shoot. It's no good. Rebound, BGA. It's another opportunity. Hook shot up and in. And that basket by the freshman, Elle Young. Her first points. And it's 6-4, Middle Tennessee Christian School. Shirley with a screen. Now lobs it down low to Rucker, and it's knocked away out of bounds. Going to belong to the Cougars. 3:41 to go here in the first quarter. MTCS leads at 6-4. It'll be the Cougars' ball underneath their basket. Shirley to throw it in. Byron now back out to Wisnowski. Top of the key, drives, flips it out to down low to Byron, and it's intercepted, trying to get it inside to Rucker. And here come the Lady Wildcats. Young drives, loses the ball. Picked up by Middle Tennessee Christian. Here comes Byron down the floor. May go the length of the floor. Does. Puts it up. Too strong off the glass. Rebound picked up by Abby McClay. Over to Catherine McClay. Back to Young. Young drives baseline. Behind the back dribble. Now flips it back out to McClay. They whip it around the horn. Now back out. Haas has it. Haas left side. Now dribbles. Drives. Dishes it out to Young. They'll set it back up. MTCS by 2 here. Good defense by the Lady Cougars. Trying to feed it to Hawes down low. They do not do that. Instead, they go over to Corbett. Corbett drives. It's up, no good. Shot missed. Hawes down with a rebound. Pulled it big. And 3 Cougars around her. Intercepted by Rucker. Behind the back dribble. Nice move. Loses control of it. It goes off her foot. Well, she made the tough plays.
Sure did.
But when she got down to the basket, it kicked off her foot. Turnover Cougars. And a timeout is called here with 2:25 to go in the first quarter, which gives us an opportunity to talk about our friends over at Parks Auction. They're still our friends after the first game.
Yeah, and we've got a whole season to see if they're a friend or foe, I guess. But we're talking about Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. They want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season. And if 2024 is a year that maybe you're thinking about a change, maybe you're looking at property, sell property, buy property, want to see if an auction is right for you, go to the real estate experts. They've got so many years of market experience. I'm telling you, you just look at them and you can see, yeah, those guys have been around for a while. Parks Auction team put their years of market experience to work for you. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught, Parks Auction, they'll handle everything.
And the Cougars just stole the ball as we start the break, and the jumper is up and good. That's Wisnowski. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Maddie Graham, excuse me. Her first basket. Ball stolen away again. This time Shirley's got it. Over to Rucker. Nice feed inside, and she's going to be fouled by McClay.
Looks like Coach Jones is putting on a little more pressure, a little more full court pressure, and maybe forcing some turnovers here by the Lady Wildcats.
8-4, MTCS. Rucker going to shoot 2 here. Eyes it, the first one's up and in and out. Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the post office. That's State Farm agent Dana Womack. Give her a call at 615-900-0877. Rucker hits the second of 2. And the lead is 5 for MTCS. McClay gets it to Young across the timeline. Get over the corner. The other McClay shoots it and scores. It's a 3. That's Abby McClay with a big 3 here for BGA. Rucker gets it. MTCS comes down quickly. Shot missed from the corner. Rebound McClay. Over to Young. Young drives to the right side. Now back out. New player in, number 32. That's Alexander. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking. Here, Cole is the player that came in for BGA. Long shot by Christian School, no good. Rebound, BGA wanting to run. McClay drives up with the left hand. It's good. And they're going to call a foul as well.
Yeah, I think Rucker going to get called for the late hack right there on the end of that.
First foul on Rucker. So a chance for a three-point play here for Abby McClay. Well, that knotted it up at 9 in a hurry, didn't it? Free throw's no good. Rucker down with the rebound for MTCS.
Yeah, bit of a run here for the Lady Wildcats.
Here's a jumper from the corner. It's up, and it's good by Maddie Graham.
Just a 2. But that's a big help. They needed that.
Pressure by MTCS. They get it over to McClay. Over in the corner to Abby McClay. Another 3, good again. Loading it up there. She's got 8.
I don't like how we're leaving them open out there, John. They've hit a couple in a row.
Been able to beat the pressure. And MTCS finds themselves trailing for the first time. Here's Graham again. Good! First bank 3 for Graham. She's got 7. 14-12. Lead goes back to the Cougars. That ball's tipped out of bounds, but it'll belong to the Wildcats. Hall's coming ready to get back in. And coming out is McClay. (14-12) MTCS. There's a screen by Halls, and the give and go is almost intercepted. Nowhere to go with it. And a foul is going to be called underneath on Rucker.
Thought we were playing pretty good defense there, and then Rucker kind of got caught trying to go for the steal, and that's 2 quick fouls on her. And John, I feel like after watching first quarter here, they really need her out there on the floor.
Cole comes out. Let's see, we've got Lauren Atkins in for BGA. Here's Halls with the ball. He's going to drive into the basket hard, no good. Nice play there by Wisnowski. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. A very short buzzer, but that's the end of the first quarter. With our score, MTCS 14, BGA 12 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and I'm here with my son Nick and my grandson Jack.
Good food and fun. Remember your first time at Toots? Maybe it was a first date, you went out with a college friend, or you were celebrating after a big game. Come out and try one of our locations today, and you'll be sure to have a great time.
Toots. Good food and fun.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Good food and fun.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, you can get your pictures made with Santa tonight, Brian.
Yeah, he's here.
Have you been a good boy?
I haven't. I've been avoiding him. I may get cold tonight.
He already knows about you. It's too late.
43% shooting for MTCS with a 3. BGA 5 of 13, 38% with 2 threes.
And Shirley loads up with a first bank 3. Her first basket of the night. 17-12 MTCS. Ball's in trouble there, and it's intercepted by MTCS. Shirley going all the way in, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Cole.
7 turnovers for BGA. That's been their real trouble here in this game so far.
And here's the long jumper that's no good by BGA. That's Atkins. Rebound MTCS. Behind the back dribble. Shirley down low. Shot missed by Corbett. Rebound BGA. Cole. BGA wanting to get it down the floor in a hurry too. Second quarter of play. Here's McClay. Now to Atkins. Now to Young. Young, really the point guard for BGA as a freshman. Halls, high post, now gives it back out to Young. Young drives baseline. Reverse layup, good. Well, she's impressed me so far. 17-14 MTCS. Shirley walks it up. Shirley got through with volleyball just in time for basketball to start, didn't she?
Yeah, isn't that right? True.
Got a screen, didn't take it, now gives it back out. Trying to feed it down low. Corbett does. It's intercepted. Hawes has it. Young, bounce pass. Down to Atkins. Layup is good. They won't go away, will they? 17-16 MTCS. Here's Shirley in the corner. Long jumper by Graham is no good. Rebound, great rebound by Graham. Pulls it up, and she's fouled. That was a great hustle play by Graham.
John, after the first quarter, Shelbyville 14, Riverdale nothing. 14-0 Shelbyville over Riverdale after one quarter on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
At the line is Maddie Graham, who leads MTCS with 7 points so far in this game. First free throw is up, no good. Got a substitution for MTCS.
What's the number?
23, I believe. Graham hits the second. She has 8.
She hit both of those?
No.
Yeah,
one of 2. And long jumper by Cole, left open for a 3. That was impressive.
Well, I have 2 rosters, and there's no 23 on either one, so.
There she is, though, isn't she?
Yep.
Back out, we've got another in. That's Riley Smith. Back out the drive. Smith is left open. Shoots the 3. No good. Rebound. Coming away with it is McClay. I do have Riley. Cole from the corner. And too strong. Rebound. Good play by McClay, but it's off her hands, out of bounds. She had position. Corbett coming in. And Wisnowski's going to take a breather. Well, 23 is out of the game. We'll try to get her name. Shirley going to bring it up for MTCS. They trail by 1, 19-18. 5:03 to go. Corbett, top of the key. Now back to Shirley, right side. A nice fake. Goes up in and scores. Unmolested there. Anna Clay Shirley with 5. 20-19. Their lead goes back to the Cougars. Here's Young for BGA. Stops, pops. It's a little short. Rebound, big rebound out there, pulled down by Wisnowski. Over to Graham, drives. She goes all the way in and scores again, too.
Oh, back-to-back baskets. That's a big help.
22-19. They found something here, I think. Young. Bounce pass to McClay. Now back out to Corbett. To McClay. Looking. Young comes around now, top of the key. Going to drive. Scoots one up, no good. Rebound, and MTCS is dominating right now the last 3 possessions. Graham to Smith. Smith drives, puts it up. I think she traveled, and she did. Turnover number 4 for MTCS. The lead is 3. The Cougars up top. 3:52 to go here in the half. And we've got a timeout on the court. We will take one, too. MTCS leads at 22-19 with 3:52 to go here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we found out 23. Brian? Who 23 is?
Yes, Elise White. She is an 8th grader, and it's actually her first game with the high school team tonight, so congratulations to Elise.
The BGA with the basketball. They trail by 3, 23-19. And MTCS gets the ball back after that missed shot. Shirley has it. To Wisnowski, back out by Corbett, who hits a shot for 2. 24-19. It's not Corbett, excuse me, that's Byram, excuse me. Got the wrong team there. Shirley has it across the timeline. MTCS really starting to dominate the boards. 1 shot only for BGA. Here's Graham to Wisnowski. Whips it around. And another long jumper. This time good. Banked off the glass by Byram. She's got 7. And the lead now is 8. Biggest lead of the game.
4 of 5 I have them shooting in their last 5 shots, John.
Here's a long jumper. It's good. Kind of by Corbett. That kind of stops the bleeding a little bit. 27-22.
Isn't this the second period, though?
Yes.
Okay. Thought so.
It's kind of early, isn't it? We just haven't got into the groove.
Well, no, it says first period on the scoreboard.
Long jumper by Graham is no good. Takes it off the glass, no good. Hall's down with it. Well, you know those digital scoreboards.
Well, I think they're still learning it.
Hall spins. Oh, great move. Puts it up, misses the shot, however, and a great rebound by Wisnowski. She just kind of tipped it to herself. 1:45 to go in the half. Shirley has it right side. Looking for a pick, doesn't get it, but she's going to drive, and they leave her open. She scores. She just lulls them to sleep, doesn't she? 7 points for Shirley.
Well, it's almost like she was trying to decide what to do, and I think the players thought that. She knew exactly what she was going to do.
Long jumper's no good. Again, Graham with a tip in or tip out. And the ball's intercepted by Young, but tries to bounce it off Smith. Doesn't work. MTCS gets it back. They lead by 7. Down low. Reverse layup. Good. What a pass. by Shirley, and what a shot by Graham. She's got 12. Lead is 9 now, 31-22. Less than a minute to play in the half. McClay over to Abby McClay. Back to Catherine McClay. She's got it baseline. Nowhere to go. They go down low to Hawes. Hawes turns, spins, can't get it to fall. She's got some moves. She just hadn't been able to get it in the basket much. Here's Shirley, 37 seconds. Let's see if MTCS plays for one. Cole and White getting ready to check in, respectively, for both teams. Shirley, top of the key. Stops. Now gives it out. And we've got a whistle. I think a foul underneath. It is.
It's an offensive foul.
Wisnowski pushing around a little bit down there. So there's 23 seconds left here in the half. Hey, it says second period now.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Here's Corbett across the timeline for BGA, trying to get in one last shot here in the half. Over to McClay. She drives, baseline. It's cut off by Shirley. It's shot's no good. Halls with a big rebound. Can't get it to fall. But she is fouled. You think about these 8th graders that are playing. White picks up her first foul. She's 13. And she's playing against some 17 and 18 year olds.
It's a big difference, isn't it?
Halls with a big deep breath. 31-22. Free throw is no good. Halls with only 2 points. Second one is up, and it rolls out. Rebound, Smith. Here come the Cougars with 3 seconds with 2. And a long jumper by Shirley is no good, and that's the end of the half. With the score, the Lady Cougars pull out a little bit. They lead 31-22 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here at Middle Tennessee Christian School. MTCS leads 31-28. Let me give you a look at the coaches show tomorrow morning. Coaches show tomorrow on WGNS. We'll have MTCS Cougar Corner on at 10:15 tomorrow. MTCS Cougar Corner will be girls basketball coach Hannah Jones in the morning. We're talking girls basketball on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner beginning at 8 o'clock. So be sure to join us as we talk to the coaches in the morning. We'll be back with your girls stats and your ideas teas between game show coming up in just a moment.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, time to give you a look at the stats here at halftime. Middle Tennessee Christian School leads 31-22. They only led by 2 at the end of the first quarter break and actually trailed briefly in the second, but have extended their lead here. That's behind Maddie Graham's 12 points here in the first half. 7 points for Anna Clay Shirley tonight, and 7 points for Kylie Jo Byram as well. 5 for Ashley Rucker this evening. Foul trouble, well, you got Rucker with 2 fouls on the evening so far. Nobody else really with any fouls other than Elise White, the 8th grader, with 1 foul so far. For the BGA Lady Wildcats, 8 points for Abby McLay, 3 points for Caitlin Cole, 2 points for Delaney Hawes, 2 for Lauren Atkins, 3 for Cooper Corbett, and 4 for Ellie Young. That's a look at your scoring. We'll come back and take a look at the team stats as well and see if we can scrounge around some scores for you on other games going on here for Rutherford County in just a moment as we continue on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades. From a simple prescription refill, an over-the-counter remedy, to a compounded prescription, Mills Family Pharmacy can help.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. Come on down and see us. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
At Mills, we also offer a medication delivery service. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
Whether you're buying or selling a home or whether you're buying or selling commercial property, the auction is just so much easier, quicker, smoother.
My wife and I sold our personal home. Parks Auctions helped us with that. The house brought about 20% more than we were going to ask for.
Visit our website at parksauction.com to learn more.
Hey, if they're driving home now, $15.
Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
A look at your team stats here. Middle Tennessee Christian School Lady Cougars leading 31-22. They led after the first quarter break 14-12 and are out-rebounding the Lady Wildcats by 2, 15-13, so that's a pretty close battle. Free throw shooting, they're winning that. just 2 of 5, 40% for MTCS. But BGA's 0 for 3. MTCS winning the turnover battle here. +4 for them. MTCS with 5 turnovers and BGA with 9. And they're shooting about 10% better from the field despite BGA having 1 more 3. You know, and all the 3s started coming in the second quarter too. MTCS had 1 in the first, 2 in the second for BGA, or 2 in the first for BGA. MTCS wound up with 3 first bank 3s in the game so far in the half, and BGA with 4. 13 of 28, 46% shooting for Middle Tennessee Christian School. Again, 46%. BGA 9 of 25, 36%, and 4 threes. So there you go. That is a look at this first half. Middle Tennessee Christian School again on top, 31-22. And let's see, 29-0. Shelbyville leading Riverdale girls at the half, 29-0. And that is a halftime score for you on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, the only one we were able to find. And we'll come back and have this second half for you from Middle Tennessee Christian School here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
Your home, your auto, together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. It's smart to protect them together. Give me a call at 615-893-1417 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game brought to you by Sir Pizza, J. Mullins Jewelry, Winners Trophies, as well as Donut Country and the Parks Auction Company. And don't forget, check the latest sports online at WGNSSports.com. That's WGNSSports.com. And follow us on X, WGNS Sports Radio.
All right, starting lineups for the second half. It'll be Haas, McClay, Young, and Corbett for BGA. There's a shot missed, but Corbett is there to put it back up and in. She has 5. It's 31-24. For MTCS, it's Byram, Graham, Shirley. And here's Wisnowski with the ball right now. And Smith. Long jumper up by Graham is no good. Knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to the Cougars. Got a break there.
Eagleville girls lead 24-16 over Santa Fe at the half.
That's much better this time around. They really had a poor shooting game that first meeting between Santa Fe and Eagleville. Here's Shirley. 7-point lead for the Cougars. Smith left open. No good. Off the flip of the rim. Rebound. Byram gets it back. Misses the shot. Rebound. Scramble for it. It's on the floor, and MTCS comes away with it. Back out to Shirley. Those starting lineups brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. As Clay Shirley banks it off the right block for 9.
Well, John, they're really doing a good job on the boards. They had 3 chances at it there.
Ball stolen away. Good play by Byram to Smith, who walks. Took a little step. Hannah Jones, the head coach of the Cougars. Miles Thrash, the head coach of the BGA Wildcats. This is 3rd year for Hannah, is that right?
I think that's right, yep.
Here's McClay. Gets it over to Young. Open for 3. No good, way off. Tries to save it out of bounds to the Cougars. Chance to have the biggest lead of the night. They lead by 9, the Cougars.
BGA's kind of been hit with the turnover bug lately. They've got 11 now.
Full court pressure by the Wildcats. Here's Smith, going to drive all the way in, a little bump, and they call an offensive foul. She kind of put her shoulder in a little bit.
Boy, that made the BGA fans really happy, didn't it? Or the MTCS fans really happy, I'm sorry.
It'll be BGA's ball. Full court here to Young. Little 1-3 or 1-2-2 trap. Here's Smith, throws it away right into the hands of BGA. Got the ball, then threw it away. Here's Young to McClay. Nice move in the lane. Floater won't go. Rebound. Haas won't go. Knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to BGA. Well, Wisnowski, Graham, and Haas are having a real battle underneath the basket. 9-point lead for the Cougars. Here's BGA with the ball. McClay for a long jumper, no good. Rebound, let's see, that's Byram with it. Back out to Shirley. Shirley has it top of the key. Now decides to take a long jumper, it's short. Rebound Smith. Riley has it right side. Lobs it down low, Wisnowski, beautiful play. Wisnowski's first basket. Give the assist to Riley Smith, and we've got a timeout here on the court with 5:34 to go in the third. 35-24. Let's turn it back over to BB for a little bit of PA action.
Well, yes, that's Parks Auction action we're talking about. They're the brand that has helped families, investors, and businesses right here in Rutherford County and across the state, really, with on-site and online auction needs. Stan Vaught, Bob Bug, they have been a staple here in Rutherford County and with Parks Auction, and they would love to talk with you, sit down with you, maybe buy you a sausage biscuit. Well, probably a cup of coffee, sausage biscuit on Bob's budget, I don't know. But Stan Vaught, Bob Bug, Parks Auction, no, they'll give you a sausage biscuit, I promise.
Well, you almost blew it there.
They'll handle everything.
Can we get to the game? Okay. Long jumper by McClay's no good. Hoss tries to save it. She steps out of bounds. Is there anything else you want to say about Parks Auction?
No. Merry Christmas from Bob Bug and Stan Vaught.
And Merry Christmas to them. Can't wait for my January calendar. 35-24. The lead is 11 for the Cougars. 5:17 to go. Rutgers back in the game. Here's Wisnowski. Back out. Shirley open for three. Swish. Anna Clay Shirley with a first bank three. She's got 12. Now it's up to 14. Pressure applied by MTCS. To Young. L. Young with the jumper. It's good. Well, I like this little freshman here. BGA. She's got 7. Lead back to 11. 38-27. Rucker stops, pops. Too strong off the glass. No good. Rebound Smith. Boy, she is really putting up some rebounds and lays it back up and in. She's scrappy. 2 points for her. 40-27. Full court pressure again by MTCS. Over to Young, right side. Back out to McClay. Back down to Abby McClay. To Cole, who checked in. To Young. Young loses it and is stripped away by Rucker. Rucker driving down with the left hand. Going to drive, put it up, off the glass, good. Rucker with 7. And it's 42-27. MTCS trying to pull away here. McClay with a jumper, no good. Rucker down to the boards. They're rushing their shots a little bit due to the press. Here's Shirley. She's going to go up and going to be fouled by Cole. 3:55 to go here in the period, 42-27.
John, a little Braves news. Braves acquired David Fletcher and Max Stassi from the Los Angeles Angels today for some minor leaguers.
We're making some.
Infielder David Fletcher and catcher Max
Oh,
Stassi.
I know David Fletcher. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
Little utility guy.
Yep.
Free throw no good by Shirley.
Apparently Fletcher has played about 5 different positions, so he can play just about anywhere.
Yeah, he used to be the leadoff hitter for the Angels back in the day. Our game tonight brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Rayburn Insurance Agency. Byron comes back in, and Wisnowski takes a breather. Shirley's second one, oh good. Rebound, Rucker had it for a moment, pulled away there, and thrown away. by Caroline McClellan, who just checked into the game.
Well, turnovers are mounting for BGA. They're up to 13 now.
15-point lead for the Lady Cougars. Boys game to follow. Brian will have the call on that. Here's Smith to Shirley. Down low to Rucker. Back out to Shirley. Long three is short. Saved? No. Smith can't save it. It's out of bounds. That was a downtown three, you might call it. Cole has it. Going to throw it in for BGA. And MTCS pulling off the press a little bit. Here's McClay. Ball's taken away. Rucker streaking down the floor and fouling her, and the basket's no good. That's McClellan. I'm sorry, that's not McClellan. That's Atkins who checked in. Well, she hustled down there, and if you're going to do that and they're going to get a layup, you make sure they don't hit the layup.
John, Derek Mason has been the Middle Tennessee football coach for 3 days. He's made 53 stops in Rutherford, Williamson, Davidson, and Wilson counties in the last 3 days.
Wow. Maybe he's going to be a little more on the
it looks like it.
End of on our side of the county a little bit. Free throw is good by Rucker, 1 of 2. She has 8. BGA has it. Got a new player in for them. That's Hollis, Gracie Hollis. Over to Atkins. Lob down low to Atkins, who drives, gets free, puts it up, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong, I believe, to the Cougars, and it is. Atkins is a sophomore. Hollis is a freshman. McClellan is a freshman for BGA. 43-27, 3:01 to go here in the third. Shirley brings it across quickly. Now drives, goes all the way in, and fouled by Hollis.
Well, she's attacking that inside, drawing the contact, isn't she?
She sure is. I saw her dad come up just a little bit ago. We've heard that name on the basketball floor a lot.
Yep, especially over the many years.
Free throw is up and good. Anna Clay's got 13. Corbin comes back in for BGA. Cole comes out. Lead is now 17. Second one is up, also good. 14 for Shirley. She's the leading scorer now for MTCS. Wisnowski comes in. Smith goes out. And Shirley going to come out as well. And Smith, or make that Elise White, comes in for MTCS. Here's Young, nowhere to go. Now finds Corbett. Over to Atkins. Atkins drives with the left hand. Gives it over to McClellan. Back out to Hollis. Hollis to Atkins. Atkins drives. And an offensive foul. She stuck that arm out on Wisnowski.
6 turnovers this quarter, John.
It's been the difference. The lead was 9. It's 18 now. So they've doubled the lead in this quarter. Here's a pass to Wisnowski. Down low, give and go. Back door's good to Graham. She has 14. 47-27. Hollis has it.
They're shooting about 55% here in this quarter, too.
Young drives. This is a BGA team now full of freshmen right now. Atkins fakes. Now gives it over to Young. Long three is no good. A little out of her range there and goes out of bounds. It'll belong to MTCS. Now, MTCS does not have a large bench.
Looks like they got 3 over there in street clothes, not dressed out.
And ball is loose, and BGA comes away with it. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Over to Atkins. Atkins. Hollis shoots the 3. It's short. Rebound. Hollis gets it back. In trouble. Now gives it off. Corbett takes a hard spill as she's tripped up. Hall's getting ready to check back in along with McClay.
Just don't think they're going to get back in it, John, shooting from the outside.
No.
I mean, it's open, but it's open for a reason. They're not really going inside anymore.
1:22 to go here in the third. 47-27. Corbett stops, pops. Outside, no good. Rebound, McClay. A little bit over the back. Down to Corbett. Gets in trouble, now gives it back out to Atkins. She'll try a three. It's good. Lauren Atkins with 5. And a timeout on the court, and we will take one too. 47-30. MTCS girls on top here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Does being a caregiver for your loved one wear you out? Then Arosa Care is here to help. Arosa has an experienced team of caregivers and licensed care managers who help families make educated decisions regarding the aging process. This is Erin Keogh Rankin. Let me help you. Call us at 615-848-6774 or find us at arosacare.com.
It's Brian. I want to tell you why I absolutely love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. As soon as you go in or pull up to the drive-thru, there's always a "Hi, what can I do for you?" I've been seeing the same faces for many, many years, and that says something about them. At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, it's more than banking. It's about people. I guarantee you'll feel the same way. If you're not getting that from your bank, come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here. Minute 2 to go in the third quarter. It's all MTCS. They lead by 17. Over to Rucker. And now a foul underneath, away from the basket. And that is on Shirley. Fouls really haven't been a factor. Rucker had to sit out some in the first half, but
yeah, she picked up 2 really quickly.
But the third quarter's been almost no fouls, just that one. Here's Corbett to McClay. McClay drives baseline. Ooh, she was open, didn't take it. Here's a shot. And another whistle, this time underneath the basket again. And this is on BGA.
I think he called a travel there, John.
Well, I didn't see it from the girl that had the ball, but maybe they did. Here's MTCS with the ball. A little pressure by BGA. Over to Rucker. She walked, but it didn't call it. Throws it away. 38 seconds to go. We've gotten a little sloppy here in the last 30, 40 seconds.
Where's Santa?
Corbin walks it up. He's getting ready to take pictures. Yeah, he's probably out in the lobby where it's cooler. Atkins to Corbett. Corbett fights her way down, but she's going to be fouled. That's on Byram. Her first. 4th team foul on MTCS. And she's going to come out, and Graham going to come back in for her. 47-30, 24 seconds to go. BGA finally gets it out to Atkins. Atkins has played pretty well here. She's a sophomore. She didn't start. Bounce pass to Hawes, down low, missed the shot, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, goes, and she's fouled. Well, Hawes has been around it all night, finally gets another basket. Foul is on Wisnowski. Foul on number 2 on her. Hawes at the line, free throw good.
That's
their
5. First made free throw tonight. They've only been there 4 times.
11 seconds to go. Over to Shirley. Shirley almost threw it away. Rucker saves it. Now in trouble. Gets it across to Smith. Stops with half a second left. No good. And the inning. I'm even getting ahead now. The period is over. That's the end of the third quarter. 47-33, MTCS on top here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help your pre-plan." Call me at 615-893-2422.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Back starting the fourth quarter, it'll be Shirley, Graham, Wisnowski, Rucker, and Smith here starting for MTCS. Rucker gets stopped, now gives it back out. Long jumper by Graham is short. Rebound picked up by Corbett. Is it just me, or have we gotten a little cold?
A little bit, John. Missed the last three for sure.
Atkins' shot is short. Rebound, BGA. McClay, her shot short. Rucker down with a rebound. Pulls it out to Smith. Outlet pass goes to Shirley. Shirley drives it to the left side. Now in the corner it goes to, and Smith is left wide open. Missed the shot. Rucker down with a rebound and puts it in. Well, that was huge. They needed that basket.
Well, she's going to be really good in the paint right there. I can tell already.
10 points for Ashley Rucker tonight. Lead back up to 16. Here's Atkins over to Hawes. Hawes, the long jumper, and hits it. Wow. 3 for Hawes, and she's got 8 now. Bounce pass to Rucker.
It's not her spot, really.
To Shirley. This is going to be a bang-bang. Missed the shot. Rebound, Rucker. Puts it up. No good. It's short. Knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to MTCS. Young getting ready to come back in, and Corbett comes out. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 or at least 2 girls on the MTCS bench that are hurt. Maybe 3. Or not playing. Here's a long turnaround jumper. Good for 3. Whoa, that was a pretty shot by Graham.
Kind of a set play right there in the deep left corner.
Hawes has it. Now to McClay. McClay takes a few dribbles, now gives it back out to Atkins. Sophomore getting a lot of playing time. Hawes goes up with it, no good. Rebound, Shirley. Shirley got a 3-on-3. Now brings it back out, sets it back up. 6:15 to go in the game, 52-36. Girls' Day tomorrow on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner. Starts at 8 a.m. Be there. Well, you don't have to be there, but
be
listen to the
beside
radio.
your listening device.
There's a drive up, no good by Wisnowski. Isn't it funny we call it listening devices now?
Yeah, wherever you're listening.
Here's McClay, drives all the way in, and she's going to be fouled. I think Graham got her.
John, it's been kind of a slow, methodical, just building of this lead here tonight. Won the second quarter 17-10, won the third quarter 16-11. You know, they've just been slowly building on this lead.
Free throw is good by McClay. That's Catherine, her first points. Abby had 11. I'll make that 8 in the first half. We've not seen her much here in the second half. And ball's knocked out of bounds, going to belong to BGA. 52-37. We can't rule out a BGA comeback right at this point. McClay has it. Over in the corner to Cole. They get it down low to Corbett. Puts it up, blocked by Rucker. She's had some good minutes here in the last few. Rucker drives, stops, shoots at the foul line. Jumper won't go. Rebound. There she is again, Smith. And they're going to say that went off of MTCS. She was out of bounds when she tried to knock it out. And Cole will throw it in for BGA. 10 turnovers now for the Cougars. Hannah Jones is not going to like that stat. Here is McClay with it, top of the key. So you're talking with her tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes.
Cole over to Young. Drives all the way in. It's good, and she's fouled. Foul on Smith.
Well, we're holding the door open and giving them a glimmer of hope here.
Yes, we are. Free throw by Young is up and in and out. Rebound, Rucker gets another big rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor herself. Dribbles with the left hand, now switches hands, good spin move. Drives, finds a hole, lays it up, good. That was beautiful. He's got 12, and it's 54-39, MTCS. Young to Hawes. Long jumper, no good. Rucker pulls another one down. 15-point lead for the Cougars. Rucker's doing it all right now. Flips it over to Shirley. And now a reach-in foul on Elle Young.
John, after 3 quarters of play, Shelbyville 35, Riverdale 9. Looks like a very cool shooting night for the Lady Warriors on the road at Shelbyville tonight.
Tough place to play.
Sure is.
It's got its own aura, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a good feed inside from Smith to Shirley, who's got 16 now. And the lead back up to 17. 4:16 to go in the game. Cole with a spin move. Goes up with the left hand, blocked by Rucker. I don't know, you go in there and for some reason you feel all the history. No matter what kind of team they have.
Yeah, it just kind of overcomes you, doesn't it?
They got a lot of banners up there, you know. Here's Atkins. Stops, now gives it over to Corbett. Long three is no good, short. And it's going to go out of bounds to MTCS.
It's an older gym. It's a big gym. One thing about it, though, they haven't been hanging many banners of late.
No, that's true. Full court pressure now by BGA. Shirley lobs it over now to Byron, who checked back in. She's going to drive, and offensive foul. Pulling that arm out, I guess, again.
Goodness.
Seen a lot of those tonight. 3:53, I feel better about it. We're up by 17. Here comes Young across the timeline for BGA. Under 4 minutes to play now. Corbett flips it to McClay. Over to Atkins. Bobbled here. Bounce pass down low. Langfit, Lucy Langfit's in the game. Here's a reverse layup by Corbett that's no good. And getting it across is Graham over in the corner to Rucker. It's good for 3. 15 for her. She's really poured it on here in this second half. 59-39, lead back up to 20. Pass in the corner, here's Langfit. Good for 3. The sophomore scores for BGA. 3. And Anna Clay gets it up and now gives it over to Graham. Graham drives in the lane. No good. Too strong. Rebound picked up by Atkins for BGA to Young. Young drives. She scoots down. Gets out of traffic. Now in the corner. Langfit again. This time it's short. Rebound. Guess who? Rucker. Rucker has it, drives to the left block, now stops, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound, BGA. We're just kind of playing street ball right now. Here's a long feed and a long shot by Atkins. It's too strong. Rebound, Graham. 2:19 to go in the game. And a timeout is called here And it is a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
This is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come shop with my family here at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro. This Christmas, you might consider skipping the generic child's toys that end up in the landfill and looking into the educational benefits of an aquarium. Here at Animal City, we carry a variety of starter kits for almost every budget and skill level. We carry products to make your life with pets easier. Come check them out at Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
2:15 to play. MTCS with the ball, leading by 17. Here's Rucker with the ball, and an offensive foul again.
Jeez.
They've really run the gamut on offensive fouls. Here's BGA with the ball. Atkins drives, cut off, puts it up. Shot's good. I don't know how she got that off, but she did. She's got 7. BGA very young, very, very young, except for the 3 seniors. Here's Rucker with it, working on Young. Now drives it to the corner, long lob pass over to Wisnowski, back to Smith. They'll set it back up. MTCS shouldn't be in any hurry. 1:37 to go. Smith, pass over to White. White, Wisnowski over in the corner. It goes to Brom. To White, stops in the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound. BGA, McClay, behind the back dribble by Young. Young stops now, gives it over to McClay. McClay drives, back out to Young in the corner. Now back top of the key to Atkins. Atkins stops, shoots, and it will not go. Rebound, Young. Turn around in the lane, no good. Flipped around and belongs to the Cougars with less than a minute to play in the game. Byron has it, gives it over to Rucker.
May try to just stall here a little bit, work the ball, spread the floor.
Here's Rucker driving, now gives it over to White. Down low, they find her open and misses the shot, but Reese is there. She gets it, now gets her own rebound. Smith has it. 30 seconds, got a little grin on her face. Rebounded her own shot. 25 seconds, Rucker driving. I will say this, there's a foul, but it is not an offensive foul. Foul is on Young. Got some subs coming in here. Hannah Gregg comes in. She's a freshman for BGA.
Kessner came in for MTCS, I believe.
Here's Rucker. I think that's going to be probably their last person off the bench here. They lob it to Kessner. She can't hold on to it, can't get it. Here's a pass to Atkins. The shot up, no good. Rebound picked up by Byron. That's going to do it. There you go. Final score here. MTCS Lady Cougars 59 and the BGA Lady Wildcats 44. When we come back, we'll have our Ideas Tees Between Game show right here on State Farm Prep Basketball and News Radio WGNS.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. And 38 years ago, we introduced a half-pound burger to Murfreesboro, Tennessee using our own ground beef recipe and a fresh Lewis Bakery's bun. Well, 38 years later, we're still serving you the same delicious, juicy half-pound burger.
Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank has been supporting local schools and student athletes in the classroom and on the field. We're big on helping our home teams reach their goals. You can count on knowledgeable bankers, competitive rates, and an open line of communication. So join the winning team at Wilson Bank and Trust, where we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors and friends. Visit any of the 30 Wilson Bank and Trust offices or visit wilsonbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Did you just move here? Was the Tennessee summer a surprise? If the heat and humidity caught you off guard, wait until you feel a Tennessee winter. Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has been helping families in this area. And just like you go to the doctor for a checkup, you need to let Roscoe Brown do a winter checkup on your HVAC system. Don't let the approaching Tennessee winter surprise you. Set up a winter HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here to campus of Middle Tennessee Christian School. John Diggins and Brian Barrett. It's time for the Ideas Tees Between Game Show. Ideas Tees is the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Plus, you can buy all of your officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. The Blue Raider tees, polos, hats, and more. Visit their showroom at 910 Ridgely Road. Just turn off Broad Street between Chuy's and Chili's. Ideas Tees can put your logo on just about anything. Stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Find out more online at ideastees.com. Final score in the girls contest, MTCS wins at 59-44 rather easily. They had a 9-point lead at halftime, and they went on to win it by a score of 59-44. Got to play everybody tonight. Those are the kind of games I know that Coach Jones likes. And it's time to tell you about our Dr. Automotive players of the game. And Brian, I'm thinking it's like
kind of a toss-up.
Yeah, Anna Clay Shirley had 16 for the game. Maddie Graham had 17, and Ashley Rucker had 15. So I can let you make that call. Kind of a tale of two halves. It kind of Graham in the first half and Shirley, and in the second half it was Rucker, but the third quarter belonged to Anna Clay. So
yeah, I mean, it took all three of them for the victory, I think. But another stat that you can add in there, and it's a stat that we don't keep, but I'm just kind of guessing at this, were the rebounds. And Rucker pulled down a lot of boards tonight, I thought.
So what are you saying? You going with Rucker?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. That's Ashley Rucker. Now, she's only a sophomore.
I know.
So pretty impressive. That's your Dr. Automotive players of the game. Dr. Automotive provides local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASC certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive are fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game, Brian. I thought that third quarter, and we always seem to kind of go back to the third quarter, but I think that's where they pulled ahead.
They did. They won every quarter, John, but they won the first quarter by 2 and won the final quarter by 1. But if you look at the second quarter, they won it by 7, won the third quarter by a total of 7 as well. So if you combine those two, that's where they were able to edge out. I thought it was really kind of the end of the second quarter and the full third quarter, I thought, is where they were able to build their lead, and couldn't agree with you more. That's really where I thought MTCS won their ball game tonight.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparations, financials, and bookkeeping services. Give them a call today at 615-890-2233. All right, and if you've missed part of this game and the game coming up, you can check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to sirpizzatn.com for carryout or delivery. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. We're also going to have our TOA highlight, and I'm highlighting tonight the Middle Tennessee Christian School football team.
How about that?
Yep, first in history, and some of these guys are out on the field, out on the court tonight, and you can tell because they all have their hair dyed. So that's one good thing, and some big boys too down there.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Eubanks is glad to have them back on the court. He had to start the season, and John, the thing about Division II, they start. I mean, these are district games, so they had to start some of their district play without some of those guys in there. That was kind of a tough and tall order, but
we don't know how much they'll play tonight. I think they've got to get in basketball shape.
Yeah, I'd say so. There'll be some of that, but they're still beaming. They in fact, on their Jumbotron right now, Football State Championship store is open, and you can order state championship gear and get it before Christmas. And they're still very proud and should be of their first TSSAA state team championship in any sport, and especially in football. And we know how hard that can be, especially in Division II. It's very competitive, and they did it this year with only one loss, and that was to another state champion, South Pittsburgh. So that tells you a lot.
You're going to have to get one of those rings too, it looks like, Brian.
Well, that'd be nice.
All right, we're going to take a break here on the Ideas Tees Between Games show. We'll have the stats when we come back here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue, carrying on the Lanning family tradition.
I'm passionate about it, and I have a lot of my dad in me, so I know that I have the same energy and mindset that he does.
It's the best barbecue you'll eat, the smoked chicken out of this world, and those loaded baked potatoes.
That's the biggest potato you can get. They're right at 2 pounds. People ask us that all the time. They're like, where do y'all get those potatoes from?
A quick meal feeding the whole family or catering, they can do it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com. 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And welcome back to the Ideas Tees Between Games show. Time to take a look at our stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. All right, for the Cougars, Shirley Anna Clay Shirley had 16 points on the night, 2 first bank threes. Wisnowski had 2, Riley Smith with 2, Kylie Jo Byram with 7. well. Ashley Ruck, 15 points, a ton of rebounds, and a first bank three. Maddie Graham had 18 points, and she had 2 first bank threes on the night. For the BGA Wildcats, they were led by Abby McClay with 8, Delaney Hawes with 8, Lauren Atkins off the bench with 7, Corbett had 5, and Elle Young, the freshman point guard, wound up the leading scorer with 9 points and a 3 in there as well. Team stats look like this. MTCS out-rebounded BGA 33-26. They shot very well tonight, 44%, 24 of 55, 6 first bank threes. BGA, on the other hand, 17 of 51 for only 33%. They had 8 threes. It was a 5 of 11 shooting night for MTCS at the free throw line for 45%. BGA 2 of 7 for 29%. And BGA had turnovers, a department you don't want to lead in, with 17, and MTCS had a total of 10. It was 14-12 at the end of the first quarter, the Cougars. They led by 9 at half. They led by 14 at the end of the third and win it by 15, 59-44. All right, that's going to do it here for the Ideas Tees Between Game show. Won by the girls in the first game, 59-44. And we're going to take another brief timeout. And when we come back, it'll be boys action here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Since 1966, Vans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. Alton and Jason Fan are there to ensure quality to every customer, even showing up on site. Vans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court near the county school board offices. They ask that you stop by or call 615-893-7930. That's 615-893-7930 for friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products. Vans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Vans will be there with trained technicians. Vans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Vans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Vans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Whether you're a student, alumni, or just a fan, Raider Tees has exactly what you need to help you cheer on the Blue Raiders on game days and every moment in between. We sell officially licensed Blue Raider gear, whether it's clothing, hats, flags, chairs, or just whatever. We have it all, including exclusive gear you won't find anywhere else. Like us on Facebook for updates on new Blue Raider gear and special prices or discounts. For all your Blue Raider gear, shop Raider Tees today. Bigger, better, and go Blue!
Hey y'all, this is Lakin Hibden. I'm a mortgage loan originator for F&B Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, located on 322 North Front Street in downtown Murfreesboro. When you're ready to purchase your new home or refinance the one you have, I'll make sure your home loan process will move along smoothly when you put your trust in me. With attractive rates and a great solution that will fit your lifestyle and budget, F&B Mortgage is your hometown lender. Visit my website, lakinhibden.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial. Time for the second game tonight between BGA and MTCS. And here with your starting lineups for tonight's game is going to be Mr. Brian Barrett. Do you have any scores updated, Brian? I think we have the Eagleville win, right?
Yes, Eagleville beat Santa Fe tonight 45-24. So that was a big win for them tonight. So let me just give these numbers as they come out here and
well, that'll give me time to let me give you a couple of sponsors here. Animal City Music World and Drummers Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Want to thank them as we do each and every year. And by good neighbor State Farm agent Bud Morris, located at 3245 Franklin Road, just down from Franklin Road Christian School. That's State Farm agent Bud Morris, 615-893-1417. And don't forget to join us for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner in the morning. It's girls basketball day, and we only have one more show before the Christmas break, so be sure to tune in. Coming up at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Brian?
All right, John. About got your starters here ready to go. Here we go. For the BGA Wildcats of Trey Meyer, Cabot Jones, number 23, he is a senior. Also junior Dixon Adams. Junior Arnett Hayes getting the start tonight, along with junior Gerald Williams and sophomore Jake Harney. Harney, Williams, Hayes, Adams, and Jones for BGA. And for the Cougars of Greg Eubanks, Grant Hawson, 6'2 senior. Ryan Dotson, 6'2 junior. Eli Cooey, 6'1 junior. Mac Harvey, 6'4 junior. And Jeremy Ramsey, 5'11 freshman. Ramsey, Harvey, Cooey, Dodson, and Hawson. The tip controlled by MTCS, and we're underway here. Harvey with the basketball, passes over right side to Hawson. In the front court, ball tipped away, and loose ball run down by Harvey. Harvey passes right side over to Cooey. Cooey in the corner to Ramsey. Just past the foul line, shot up no good. Rebound in the lane, Dotson goes up with it. Lost the ball, it was tipped away, and loose ball tipped back inbounds by BGA. Running the floor, baseline runner is put up and good by Jake Harney. First points of the game scored by BGA, and then MTCS threw the ball out of bounds, trying to get the pass to Cooey. 2-0 BGA. We've played just less than a minute here in this boys game. BGA in the black uniforms with blue trim. Blue numbers trimmed in gold. Exploding to the basket is Hayes, and missed the shot. MTCS in the white home uniforms. Orange trim with some black in there too. And Cooey was out of bounds when he touched the ball.
I don't think the pass was intended for Cooey, but it was a little bit wild, and he was just the one that was closest to it.
So a turnover for the Cougars. That's their second here in the early going. They trail 2-0. Big Jones with it. Passed left side and then got it back. Exploded to the basket from the left block. Scores. They take a 4-0 lead. Full court pressure here by the Wildcats, and the ball stolen away. Gerald Williams steps in front of it. Williams drives the lane. Nice dish from the left block. Adams lays it in.
Well, we are not protecting the basketball very much. BGA pressing here. There's another one.
Yep, another steal as Dotson couldn't hold on to the ball at the midcourt stripe. BGA with another steal. Left wing, Hayes. They dip it into the left corner. Williams puts it up. Wild shot, no good. Nice rebound there by Ryan Dodson. Bounce pass over to Grant Hawson. In the deep left corner, Cooey for three. Got it. First bank three for Eli Cooey, the junior. That's a big bucket right there. That cuts the lead in half. And going to be a blocking foul called, even though I really thought I saw a little push off there by Arnett Hayes.
Arnett Hayes is very, very quick to the basket.
Inbounds toss is made by BGA. They try to go inside. They have to flip it back out. Now Williams drives from the right block. Triple team. Lost control of the ball. Out left wing. Hayes, three-pointer up, no good. And stepping out of bounds is Ramsey trying to get that loose ball. So on the near baseline. BGA will trigger it in. Harney has it for a moment, now to Hayes. Penetrates, flips it out, left wing. 3 in the air, it's up and no good by Harney, but they get another rebound. It's Jones pulling it out of there. Williams, right wing, they work it left side to Harney. He penetrates to the left block, nothing there. Coming back out is Hayes, and then he drives. There's a whistle. And the BGA fans are happy. And the foul is going to be called on Mac Harvey. It was a shooting foul. Kevin Jones goes to talk to coach while Arnett Hayes goes to the free throw line. The first toss in the air and good. He will have another one. Takes a big deep breath, spins it in the left hand, one dribble, it's in the air and good. Hit a pair, and it's 8-3, BGA on top. Full court pressure once again. The ball tipped and knocked out of bounds by Gerald Williams. Well, they are putting a lot of pressure. I saw the JV game earlier, and they did that in that game as well. Inbounds, nicely done, and driving to the basket is Mac Harvey. Broke the press that time.
Yeah, good job going vertically, to the basket. You got to do that when they're pressing. You got to get it out of the corners.
3-point lead for BGA, and now a three-pointer top of the key. Gerald Williams knocks it down. Wildcats up 11-5. Harvey still in the backcourt, bounces it over right side to Hawson. Hawson up to Ramsey, and there's the 10 seconds. That's the fourth turnover for the Cougars. Felt like once we made that pass back, John, that it was going to be trouble.
Yeah, and probably Harvey was trying to stay out of the sidelines.
Yeah.
And it kind of cost him a little bit. He did the right thing, but it just took much time.
Now there's an official timeout. There's something on the floor. Some type of rubber band or hair band or something. The official just flips it over the scorer's table and will inbound again. Adams inbounds to Williams, and Adams gets it back in the corner to Harney. Now a three put up, it's no good, but BGA had the rebound. It's on the floor and fighting for it. Ramsey, nice job, long pass up. Cooey, can he get to it? He does. Cooey finds Harney. Harney penetrates. Double team, lost the ball. It's on the floor, and a whistle. There's going to be a foul.
They're going to call that on Cooey, I think.
Good grief. Harney. My goodness.
2 fouls on him, too. That's not good.
2 fouls on Harney, and he goes to the free throw, 2 fouls on Harney. So.
And now another foul.
That's going to be on Dodson. Now the inbounds play on the far baseline for BGA. Now Hayes drives in the lane, whistle, foul, and there's a bucket that goes. I think it's going to be before the shot, or it's on him, and it is on him.
It was a walk.
Okay, travel. So there's a turnover. Shot up by Hill. And the score now 11-8. Ball stolen away. Hawson has it now. Hawson, foul line, hook shot up, and good. And now we climb back within one with 2:50 to play in the first. Shot no good by BGA and got the board. In the paint. Shot for the lead by Ramsey, no good. Say that's Hill, but I don't. Dixon Adams with the bucket. He's got 4 now, 13-10. Pass up the floor from the right wing. Shot in and out.
Rushed that a little bit.
Yep. To the foul line. Trying to go low. Ooh, walked. That's a big time walk there. Not called by on Adams. And then Arnett Hayes gets the 2-point bucket. 15-10. BGA on top. Penetrating, the shot up too hard off the backboard by Ryan Dodson. Nice move to the bucket there by Kevin Jones on the other end. And he got the bucket to fall. And we've got a 30-second timeout here with the score BGA 17, MTCS 10 with 1:21 to play. And John, 30-second timeout here. And we got a word from our friends at Parks Auction, maybe?
Yeah, the Parks Auction brand has helped families, investors, and businesses here in Rutherford County and across the state with their on-site and online auction needs. Call Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught today for a no-obligation consultation. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg at Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. And remember, Bob, my calendar should be on the way soon.
Don't even give him time to get to the new year yet.
Well, I'm starting early.
You're begging.
No, I'm starting early, just in case. BGA's kind of exploded. They're kind of like that. It looks like that's their ammo here.
Grant Hawson down the floor. Looking, bounce pass. Over to the right wing, Cooey. Cooey stops, pops from about 8 from the baseline. It's good. They work it inside to Jones. Now left wing, 3-ball put up, and that's a dagger right there. Arnett Hayes. This is the 3 for him.
They're looking low first and then dishing it back out for that open jumper.
30 seconds left in the period. Whistle, and they say a push off here on MTCS. No.
You saw that, but he was pushed a little bit before that.
Yep, it's on Jaden Pearl. Lob in. There's Hawson. Little runner in the lane. Nicely done by Grant Hawson.
Changed hands there.
20-14, 6-point ball game. From the left wing, 3-ball in the air. It's off the rim, no good. Williams, rebound put back. This one won't fall for Jones. The rebound tipped out with 9 seconds with 8. Dribbling around is Williams. Nice dish down low and a stuff shot by Kevin Jones. It's probably going to end the period, and that's going to be the end of the first. With your score, BGA 22, MTCS 14, as you listen in to State Farm Prep Sports.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family, and that's the kind of service you want when it comes to your pharmacist. If you haven't checked out our gift shop at Mills, stop by today.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
Mills also has a medication compounding service for you and even your beloved pets. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, and Dr. Automotive.
Ready to start here this second quarter. MTCS trailing 22-14. Shot by Hawson up and no good.
We shot 60% from the field, Brian, but we only had 10 shots.
Williams puts up a little 4-foot floater from the left side.
They were 9 of 16 in the first half, or first quarter.
Lead is up to 10 now. Hawson, long pass over. From the left side, Hawson, 3-ball. Right side, first bank 3 for Hawson.
I'm sure they missed him the first few games.
Sure enough. 24-17. Big bucket there for him. Jones settles one in nicely from the right side.
Well, they just answer, don't they?
Big guy with the shot from the right side. Back up by 10, BGA. Harvey with it. Austin comes out to help. Shot up no good, and whistle and a foul. Harvey picked up his third foul. I was afraid of that. MTCS got to be careful there now. Harvey still in there even with his third foul. We played a minute and a half here in the second quarter. Here's a 3 from the deep left corner, up and no good. And Hawson with the board. Richard Jones, a sophomore in the game for BGA right now, by the way. They bounce it to Dodson, down low. Hawson gets it back. Here's Cooey for 3, deep right side. It's good. It's another sharp shooting 3-point Cooey from Rutherford County. Cuts the lead to 7. They try to answer and do from the right side. It's Richard Jones, the sophomore who just checked in.
I don't believe you could live in that household and not be able to shoot a 3.
I guess that's true. But you're right, John. You said just a moment ago, they seem to have an answer for every time we try to put a little run together. Harvey to Dodson. Dodson with the ball in the front court. Tries to penetrate. Lost the ball for a moment. Got to give it up now. They flip it back up top. Hawson drives, goes in there. They're going to call the offensive foul on Grant Hawson.
Fouls on number 12. Grant Hawson is first. 3 on him.
Let's see, Curry coming in. Caleb Curry, sophomore. John, I think that's only Hawson's. I may have missed one. 3 up and no good for Hayes. And the rebound deep. Hawson has it. Hawson, deep right corner. Cooey, can he do it again? It's off the lip of the rim, falls away, no good. Rebound, Christian Thompson, who came in for BGA. Dumps it low, and how about another stuff shot for the big guy, Kevin Jones. They look for him just about every time down the floor, and I can see why. He's got 11. Hawson kicks it out to Curry. Way back up top. And looks like a timeout for Coach Greg Eubanks. His team down by 12 with 4:20 to play in the second. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm.
Ball knocked around and out of bounds. It's going to be MTCS basketball. With it now is Hawson. He puts up a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good, and rebound pulled away by BGA. Fire up a three from the right side. Jones, no good. And now the rebound on the floor is Hayes. And there's a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on 55, Kaysen Hill is first.
And they called that on Kaysen Hill. And I apologize to Kaysen.
Grayson Williams, Jake Carney, Caden Marable into the Wildcats.
I had, there were two rosters that I had, and neither one of them had his name on it.
Ball turned over there.
So a turnover for BGA. Needs some points here. Down by 12. That's the largest lead of the game, I think, for BGA, if I recall. Fadeaway jumper. Oh, will not go for Grant Hawson. Been in a little scoring funk here. Try to get cutesy, get it underneath. Now coming to help. Shot no good by Harney right there in the paint. Hawson quickly down the floor. Grant stops to the foul line. Outside jumper for three. Up and no good by Caleb Curry. Curry turns, spins after giving the ball up to Williams for BGA, and a whistle and a foul. We've had that a lot in this game. Looks like Cooey's going to come back.
Williams at the line.
Williams going to go to the line. Free throw no good. Got Winters coming in. Harris Haynes, 44, coming in too. Second free throw good. So Williams hit one of two. MTCS stuck in the backcourt. Now there's a whistle, and is the ball kicked or a foul? Looks like a foul call.
Number 3, Jake Carney, this first, team first.
So Hawson, throw it to him in the backcourt. BGA's called off the press here for the moment. He takes it right side to the foul line, in the lane, shot good. Hawson with 9, he's the leading scorer for the Cougars, and they needed that. 2:50 to play, right side, they say he's gonna travel, did Christian Thompson. 5 turnovers for BGA. That was kind of online too. I'm glad there was a travel there. Hawson gets the toss in the backcourt. From Curry. Takes it right side to the foul line. In the deep left corner. Winters Takes it back up near the midcourt stripe. The ball thrown away. Williams with it, drives and scores.
He just threw a pass to himself. He stole the ball, then threw it up in the air, and then went down and got it. That was sweet.
35-22. Caleb Curry dribbling around near the midcourt stripe, takes it right side, trying to get away from the pesky Jay Carney from BGA and lost the ball. Long pass up the floor. Carney has it. Tried the pass underneath, and it's going to be thrown away by BGA. And Coach Eubanks subbing liberally. Looks like Caleb Kaufman is going to come in and is one of the subs that hasn't been in the game to this point. Now a whistle away from the ball, and the officials are chatting. And Coach Trey Meyer is begging for something, not sure what. Harvey gets it across now. Takes it straight away, and the ball tipped away again. There's Williams. Ooh, they call an intentional foul on Mac Harvey. That's his fourth. Goodness gracious. That was out of frustration.
Yes.
He had his pocket picked again. Gerald Williams with the free throw. He'll have another, and it's up and good. So they're going to get the basketball back here on the near sideline.
Well, Harvey's going to have to come out, and he does. Doesn't make things easier for the Cougars. Biggest lead of the game so far here, I think.
Yeah, 37-22. The second quarter's been the difference maker. Williams, pull-up jumper from 10. No good. And the Cougars with the rebound. Kaufman has it. Lost control of the ball. And it went out of bounds. He was the last to touch it, they say. So BGA's basketball. That's 6 turnovers for MTCS. They lob it inside. Try to get Jones open. They box him out. Here's Williams driving to the lane and scoring. 12 points for the junior Gerald Williams. 39-22, and the Wildcats pulling away here. Here's Kaysen Hill driving and whistle. Lost the ball out of bounds off of BGA. Hill trying to bounce pass it in to Dodson, gets it in. Dodson flips it to Kaufman now on the right side. And Hill brings it back up top. They call an offensive foul.
Put his arm out. They're calling that all night.
Girls game 2.
Yep.
So that's 3 on him. Oh, driving in the lane, and that's going to be a trip of Arnett Hayes with 31.9. And that's Hill picking up his 4th foul. Boy, it seems like the same guys are just getting in terrible foul situations.
They're really quick, Brian. I think that's part of the problem. I think it's hard to contain them.
Free throw up and good. First points in the second quarter for Hayes. Junior Braden Box coming in for MTCS. Second one good. 9 for Hayes. Cooey in the backcourt and lost control of the basketball. Cooey's asking to come out. I think he's hurt his arm or something. Or knee maybe.
His knee.
He's favoring his knee for sure. 21 seconds after that turnover, and with the ball, Williams trying to burn it down low to Big Jones. They flip it back out. Jones has it for a three from the deep left corner. No good. And with the rebound, Dotson. Do they have a break? No. With 7, with 6. Ball thrown away right into the hands of Hayes. And layup on the other end by Williams at the horn is good. And he ends the first half with 14 points. Your score at half, BGA 43, MTCS 22. 43-22, BGA on top. And we're at halftime. We're going to have a look at your halftime stats when we come back here on State Farm Prep Sports.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Does being a caregiver for your loved one wear you out? Then Arosa Care is here to help. Arosa has an experienced team of caregivers and licensed care managers who help families make educated decisions regarding the aging process. This is Erin Keogh Rankin. Let me help you. Call us at 615-848-6774 or find us at arosacare.com.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to halftime here, 43-22. BGA leading the MTCS Cougars here at halftime. And our stats tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Interesting game. Boy, BGA is super quick, and they have put up 43 points here in the first half. They have 14 rebounds to Cougars 9. They're 16 of 30 from the field for 53%. That's 4 threes in there, mixed in there as well. A couple of slam dunks as well. MTCS 9 of 19 for 47%. They have 4 first bank threes. BGA 7 of 8 for 88%. MTCS has not gone to the free throw line here in the first half. BGA with 6 turnovers and MTCS with 8. And it seems like every turnover we've had has resulted in a basket. BGA led by 8, 22-14 at the end of the first quarter. And here at halftime, they lead it now 43-22. And the big problem that the Cougars have is foul trouble. And we'll tell you about that when we come back here on here at half, 43-22. It's Cougars trailing by 21 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
I want expert advice on going 100% solar.
I want to go green without breaking the bank.
I want to meet my sustainability goals.
I want solar to be simple.
Done, 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 done.
I
I want to save the planet.
Little hero, let's start with one of MTE's solar programs first. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at MTE.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-893-1417.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Here's a look at our scoring here for the Cougars. Grant Hawson has 9 points, one first bank three. Eli Cooey with 8 points and a first bank three, make that 2 of them. Mac Harvey has 5 points. And here's the problem that the Cougars face. Harvey has 4 fouls. Kaysen Hill with 4 fouls. Hawson and Dotson only have 1 apiece, so that's good. But Eli Cooey at the end of the first half went down with an apparent knee problem, and we'll see if he returns in the second half or not. For BGA, Kavion Jones has 11 points with a 3. Dixon with 4 points. Arnett Hayes with 9 points. A 3 in there as well. Gerald Williams leads BGA with 14 points and has a 3. Jake Harney with 2 points and Richard Jones with 3. Balanced scoring, a lot of speed, good defense, and they're shooting 53% from the field. That's a hard combination to beat. Our stats tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. When we return, Brian Barrett will update the scoreboard, our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and we'll have the start of the second half here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is dedicated to our community. Hi, I'm John Allen, Vice President and Commercial Banker at our 3427 Memorial Boulevard location in Murfreesboro. Let me help you expand, purchase, or build. With local people and decisions, we offer the best in true community banking. Come visit us today or check us out at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door and hope you find the customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed Supply caters to all homeowners with a 1/4 acre to several acres, focusing on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
And yes, you can even get milk from the MTSU dairy at Las Casas Feed Supply, the best milk in town. Las Casas Feed on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Toots, good food and fun.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. When I go places, people like to tell me their favorite menu item. One of the most popular is our catfish basket. Delicious fillets of catfish, fried golden brown and served over curly fries, or any side item for that matter. They're on our menu daily and on special every single Friday. At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Eden Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. And State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683, and give him a call. Brian, we're about ready for the second half, and you've got some Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard updates.
Yes, indeed. Of course, the MTCS girls winners over BGA 59-44. It was York Institute beating Oakland girls 54-21. Siegel defeats Summit 55-39 tonight. The Rockville girls were winners 59-43 over Nolensville. Actually, in that game, they had a 20-0 lead to start the game. It was Stewart's Creek 43, Gallatin 42, a nail-biter. 41-18, Shelbyville over Riverdale, Eagleville over Santa Fe 45-24. And a whistle and a foul to start the game on BGA. By the way, after one quarter, Nolensville boys 15. I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Shelbyville 15, Riverdale 8. MTCS with the ball to start. Kaysen Hill with 4 fouls with the basketball. Give you their lineup here in a minute. Dotson, Cooey, as he cuts through. Cooey from the left block puts it up and draws the foul. Gives me the chance to give you Hawson and also Mac Harvey. Harvey also playing with 4 fouls. And that's a look at your lineup for MTCS. You've got Jones, Williams, Hayes, Adams, and Harney for BGA. And your lineup's brought to you by Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies and JHA Company. Cooey hits the first, and the second falls away and no good. Down the floor from the left block, Hawson blocks the shot of Adams. And a whistle and a foul. Boy, they like calling these fouls.
That's a technical foul being called here.
Well, we've had an intentional foul and a technical foul.
I think it was Grant's reaction to that call.
Free throw by Jones is good.
I don't think you're going to want to take them to the free throw line to try to get back in this thing.
Doesn't seem to be. Hit the second. And it'll be out of bounds on the near sideline. They're moving right to left as we see it. In the deep left corner, they get it to Harney. Now Harney explodes baseline, goes up, and a charge is the call. And taking the charge with 4 fouls is Mike Harvey.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive right there. He could have very easily gone the other way, but that was pretty obvious. Brian, the days of the tennis shoes being matching are over.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They used to order them. The coaches used to order them. Not anymore.
Kaysen Hill bringing it down the floor. Kaysen penetrates, stops, pulls up from 10, dings off the front of the rim. Rebound BGA. Lob down the floor and going up for the dunk as Jones missed the dunk and it goes out of bounds. Trying to get a little cutesy there. Dotson coming in for the Cougars. And Hill going out. Ball inbounded. And MTCS and Harvey bring it down across the timeline. He brings it right side. Stops around the foul line, flips it out, lost the ball for a moment, gets it back. Lobs it down low to Dotson, drives baseline, goes up, lost the ball, goes up hard again, and got it to fall and a foul. Calling the foul on Dixon Adams.
Great second effort, had it rejected, then he came back to him and went back up strong.
Dotson's first points tonight, and a chance for the and one. It's in the air, no good. Hawson with the rebound. There's Braden Box in the game. He's got it, finds Hawson, and there's going to be a reach-in foul on BGA.
Well, he definitely was all over Hawson. There was no way they were trying to deny Grant the ball, and no can do.
Fouls on 23, Davion Jones, his first, team 10.
Gavin Jones picks up his first foul. And looks like we've reached the bonus here in the third.
Also at the line.
It's 5 team fouls. So we're at the bonus now. So that puts Hawson at the free throw line. The first one, no good.
1 of 4 at the line right now.
Hawson will have another. It's in the air, good. Breaks that streak. Grant Hawson with 10. He's the leading scorer for MTCS. Harvey out.
I think what you're going to see is Coach Eubanks is going to put Curry in on defense and save Harvey for the offense.
And Dotson going to get called for the foul as Jones was getting ready to go baseline. 2 on Dotson. This game getting a little chippy. One more team foul, and BGA going to go to the foul line. That just may be it.
He lowered his shoulder.
And they're going to call that one on Dotson, so he's picked up back-to-back fouls on this same possession.
Jones on the line, 2 shots.
Jones free throw, good. 14 for him. He and Williams have 14 apiece to lead the way. And what John mentioned about Coach Eubanks just rotating in players is exactly what's been happening here. Jones hits the second. 47-26 BGA. Harvey down. Takes it to the left wing. Bounces it to Dotson here, right side. Lob into a double team to Hawson. Back out to Cooey. To Harvey for 3, left wing, off the side of the rim, no good. And tying it up is Cooey. It's going to go to BGA on the alternate possession arrow.
I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad to see Cooey coming back on the court after that apparent little knee problem he had at the end of the half.
Looks like he's got one of those rings or whatever they call those things on his right knee now.
Is that a healing ring? What is that?
I don't know what it is.
That's that fancy new stuff.
Nice move to the basket for Arnett Hayes. He's in double figures now with 11. Grant Hawson bounces it to Dotson. He spots for the 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Another one of those trees for BGA. Adams. They work it down quickly. Into the deep left corner. Harvey. Now from the left wing. Gerald Williams letting it fly. He's got 17, and that's another 3 for them. He's got 2 on the night now. And looks like a timeout for Coach Eubanks. 52-26, BGA on top with 5:04 to play. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports in the third.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
right. Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
It's MTCS basketball after the timeout. Cooey to the right block, goes up and has the ball knocked away by Gerald Williams. As he was going up for the shot, it was knocked down. Hill to inbound to Harvey, fadeaway jumper, no good. Hill with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Ball on the floor, rolling around, picked up by BGA's Adams. Couple of quick passes, and here's a slamma-jamma on the other end by Jones. He is one tough customer. Hill puts it up off the glass, no good. Lost the rebound.
We're really cold, too, right now.
Three from Williams. Swish. It's back-to-back threes here in this third. And the lead inching out now for BGA, 57-26. Cooey has the ball near the midcourt stripe. Looks like Coach Mayer is going to sub his 5. Hawson lost the ball on the drive. Here's the big guy for another slam dunk. Jones with 19, 59-26.
Doing a clinic, isn't he?
Yep. Harvey, top of the key. Thought about a 3. Lob inside to Hawson for the lay-in. Hawson with 12. And looks like a 30-second timeout for BGA. Gives us a chance to hear for a final word from our friends at Parks Auction here on the night, John.
Well, Brian, you don't really know, but
oh, I don't.
No, auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable.
I've seen them.
Yeah, you bought anything at an auction?
Yeah, I bought a shredder.
Paper shredder?
Uh-huh.
Stan Vaught, of course you would buy something like that. Stan Vaught and Bob Bug invite you to make Parks Auction your first choice. They're leaders in the industry and look forward to talking to you. Bob Bug and Stan Vaught at Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com.
Bobby and Stan have been with us. John, you remember those timeouts used to be 20 seconds.
Bob was only 12 when he started.
Was he?
Well, I'm just saying that. I'm holding in for a calendar. Stan was just 15.
Oh, wow. All right, after the timeout, lots of subs, and I have no idea whether I have them all or not. That's 24, Jaden Pearl. I do have him. That's the freshman's first points tonight. Hill has it for the Cougars. Try to work it down low to Hill. The ball stolen away. Drive, putting it up is Jones. Richard Jones, a sophomore, and it's good. He's got 5 on the night now. Hawson penetrates, stops from the left elbow. Flips it back to Cooey. 2:36 to play in the third. Hawson's 3 is up and no good. Rebound, Jones brings it down the floor in the deep right corner. A 3-ball put up, and it is nothing but net for Jackson DePeru.
This third quarter, they have hit nearly everything, and we haven't hit anything.
66-28. Harvey stops, pops a fadeaway 3, doesn't draw iron, and Cooey tried to save it, but it went out of bounds. Curry coming back in, and Box coming in for MTCS. Harvey and Cooey went out, and Cooey is going to go to the locker room, trainer room. Three from the right wing. This one going to crawl over the rim. DePeru went trying to go back to back. Did not happen. Hill with it now, right side. Drive, stops. Partially blocked. Coming away with the ball is Thompson for the Wildcats. And the ball lost out of bounds. Pearl. 7 turnovers. They've really protected the ball well tonight.
Well, what I'm impressed with, this second group has come in and hit like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Hawson on the drive, whistle and a foul. And this looks like that's going to be DePeru.
Lawson at the line, 2 shots.
So Hawson going to the line for a couple here. First one is good. Grant with 13. He's the leading scorer for the Cougars this evening, the senior. Second one off the back of the rim, no good. Down the floor, Jones, and scores.
Well, you can't allow that to happen. He just went in untouched.
Drove all the way in. Dotson works between the circles for MTCS. From the right block, turns, fades away in the lane. Nicely done there, Ryan Dotson.
Fade away jumper, that's not an easy shot.
68-31 BGA. Here's a long distance dial in, and it misses by Thompson. Dotson down the floor. Lost control of the ball for a moment. Now it's tipped away and stolen away. And a lay-in on the other end by Jaden Pearl. Grant Hawson stops, pops for 3. Over the rim, no good. Rebound by Jaden Pearl of the Wildcats with 17 seconds. They stop, fire it up there, no good by Thompson. And Braden Box with the rebound for MTCS. Hill to Hawson with 2 from way downtown. Off the back of the rim, no good. And that's the end of 3 with your score, BGA 70, MTCS 31, the 4th and deciding quarter coming up on State Farm Prep Sports.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We are back at Middle Tennessee Christian School for this final quarter. MTCS trailing here 70-31, and a drive by Hill, shot no good. Long pass up, and it's going to be stolen away by MTCS, and Caleb Curry get it down to Dotson off the left block, scores. Ryan Dotson.
Tough quarter for MTCS. They shot 20% in the third.
Yeah, it was a tough one, wasn't it? Driving baseline was Caden Marable. He just came into the game, the sophomore. Gets his first 2 points.
On the other hand, 63% for the third quarter for BGA.
Yeah, they just hit everything. Grant Hawson puts up a shot here from about 8 from the right side, no good. They're just firing up threes from everywhere. Here's Isaiah Humes. Shot no good, and it's tipped out of bounds by MTCS.
They've out-rebounded us 27-15. That's a huge stat right there.
They are big and deep. Clock running here in this fourth. Lob in is going to be almost stolen away by Hill. Hill is a late addition, I think. Freshman brought up, just his second game. He's seen a lot of time. Started, actually. It's going to be a foul on Ryan Dodson. That's 4. Got a new score in girls basketball tonight. Coffee County 56, Blackman 34. Newest score we got in. Boys scores have been slow to trickle in. Driving in the lane, D. Peru putting up a shot. It is no good. Dodson, top of the key, turns, spins, flips it back out to Hawson. He'll take a 3 from the right wing. It is no good. High for the rebound is Jones, and lost the ball out of bounds.
Good luck. Here come the remaining BGA Wildcats, Brian.
Yep. I hope their online roster was correct. It would be the only one so far in this young basketball season that has been that I have. Curry, I think Coach Eubanks has played everybody he's got. Looks like Cooey's got ice on that right knee now, so we won't be seeing him back in the game. It's Curry on the drive, going to be fouled. Going to be on the shot, I would think. He should get a chance at the free throw line. Yes, he will. BGA had brought a lot of players, didn't they? Free throw, no good.
They sure did, didn't they, Ed? They got them all dressed out, too, it looks like.
Jacob Heinley hit that second one, did he not?
Yes.
All right, so Curry hit 1 of 2. This is Lawson Gillespie. And a nice drive by Beck Wampler. Lost the ball on the drive. They flip it back out to Heinley. Work it to Gillespie down low. Now back out to Heinley. Gillespie decides to shoot the 3. It is off the mark and no good. But a rebound and put back, which will not fall for Jackson Hammondtree, but he's fouled. He's going to get to go to the free throw line. Box picks up the foul for the Cougars. Hammondtree going to get a chance to put his name in the scorebook. Free throw good. He'll have another.
They've only missed 1 shot from the free throw line. They're 12 of 13.
Second one good.
Tried to jinx him, it didn't help.
Hit a pair, did Hammondtree. And walking it down the floor here is Caleb Curry. Curry, the sophomore, brings it to the right side. Now dribbles back out near the center circle. Drives right side, hands it off to Braden Box. Nice pass underneath. Kaufman goes up, strong, and scores. Nice job by the freshman, 6'4" freshman. 3:12 to play in the game, 74-36. BGA in firm control of this one. Shot is up, and it is no good by Lawson Gillespie of BGA. MTCS ball, and Winters, Simon Winters, brings it down, and the ball thrown away. Going to be a foul, however, called. And this is going to be on Box. It'll be out of bounds, however. It's only the third team foul of the quarter. If you're joining us for the first time and aren't familiar, the rules have changed on fouls. It's 5 fouls a quarter before you're at the line for 2 shots. No 1-and-1 anymore. From the right elbow, Isaiah Humes with the bucket. 76-36 now with 2:11 to go. Whistle, and looks like a timeout for MTCS. We'll step aside as well. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS.
Our promise to you is to perform the correct service at an honest price. When you need commercial HVAC services, trust the experts at Roscoe Brown. Our technicians have the skills, knowledge, and tools to fix most commercial HVAC problems on the spot. When your Roscoe Brown technician arrives, they'll explain all your options way before starting repairs. That way you can make an informed decision before work begins. At Roscoe Brown, we're not happy until you're happy.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back, MTCS, after the timeout with the basketball. Winters whips it right side to Box. Box at the wing. To the left side, Winters. Takes it to the top of the key. To the right side to Curry now. Curry backs it out. Trying to clear it out, lost the ball, and on the floor is going to be a travel as Hammondtree just kind of fell to the floor and rolled around on the floor. Curry penetrates, puts it up off the glass. It is no good. Rebound BGA. And running the floor nicely there, and they give it to Gillespie on the right block, and he scores. 1 minute to go, and BGA 78, MTCS 36. Cougars with Winters straight away, taking it to the left side. In the corner to Box. Try to bounce it in the lane in traffic. And Kaufman on the floor. And looks like Coach Eubanks gets his last timeout called here to save possession. It's a 30-second break for us. We'll be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA. Live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, and Las Casas Feed Supply.
Back here for the last few seconds of this game. Box with it for MTCS. Needs some help. Works it down low to Haynes. Turns, spins, puts it up off the glass. Over the rim, no good. Rebound for the Cougars, however, and putting it back in is Caleb Kaufman. He's got 4 points here in this fourth quarter. And BGA decides to walk it up the floor, walk it across the timeline, and they're going to hold it right there, it looks like. And that should be it for the ball game here this evening. So your final score is going to be BGA 78 and MTCS 38. That's your final score, 78-38. We're going to be back and to recap the girls' game, give you your boys' game stats, and jump into the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. That's coming up next, right here on State Farm Prep Sports.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family. At Mills, we work hard to provide you with customized services to fit your needs. Mills also offers flu shots, immunizations, medication therapy management, and even a medication delivery service.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! You've changed! Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Little Caesars Pizza in Murfreesboro. 4 locations: Memorial Boulevard, South Rutherford Boulevard, Old Ford Parkway, and Warrior Drive.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza. This is Dan at Music World in Drummer's Den. We have new things going on here for Christmas. We have gift cards available for any amount from $1 up to whatever you want to spend on it. We have Christmas specials going on. Our prices are competitive. Sometimes we're even below the online prices. We have layaway plans available, and this is real popular at Christmas. Music World in Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church, right across the street from Indian Hills Golf Course.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take planning. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. And I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-459-2683.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Does being a caregiver for your loved one wear you out? Then Arosa Care is here to help. Arosa has an experienced team of caregivers and licensed care managers who help families make educated decisions regarding the aging process. This is Erin Keogh Rankin. Let me help you. Call us at 615-848-6774 or find us at arosacare.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we're back here at Middle Tennessee Christian School. And time for your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands, and in most cases, offers same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. That's Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. Their phone number is 615-890-1311, or check them out online at PrenticeAllsup.com. That's Prentice Allsup Heating and Air on West College Street. John, just kind of a really tough night for MTCS against a really good PCA team.
Well, they really impressed me. I mean, they've got the inside play, they've got the outside shooters, and they've got a lot of penetration, and they really play solid defense. I was really impressed with BGA. So it's early in the season. We'll see what MTCS boys, I don't know if we can put a whole lot of stock in this one tonight.
Well, one thing was they really put some distance in the third quarter, and we talk about maybe one of the keys to the game from Craig's Tax Service. I would think that third quarter would have to be part of that.
Third quarter, and I think the foul situation for Middle Tennessee Christian. You know, you had two with 4 fouls, and I know you go, well, they're still playing, but it affects your game. Like Harvey, for instance, can't do some of the things he's normally used to doing, and it hurts you defensively too. So, yeah, I think that in the third quarter, they really shot lights out. 62% in the third quarter.
Yeah,
BGA
and MTCS had a lot of foul trouble too, and just really had to kind of moved some pieces around. Really couldn't get into a flow either.
No, and 5 slam dunks. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's a look at your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be confusing, so get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Give them a call at 890-2233. Now for your Dr. Automotive player of the game, I'm going to go with Grant Hawson. Grant had 13 points on the night and was the leading scorer for the Cougars. And you can tell the football players are trying to get their basketball groove back.
Yeah, it wasn't there yet, so it'll take time.
But he's going to be very important to
yes.
that. Being, John, if I have this right, and I think that I do, let me look on this extra roster here just to make sure. Yes. He and Ryan Dodson are the only seniors on this team. So, I mean, that makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah, and you're playing a team
that's full of them.
And a lot of talent. So, yeah that's it's going to be all right.
They have 6 juniors and 3 seniors on this Wildcats team. So, I think Coach Eubanks will be able to work with this group very, very fine. But Grant Hawson is our Dr. Automotive player of the game. Dr. Automotive providing local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics, brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive, fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. A reminder that if you missed part of the game tonight, you can check out WGNSsports.com here in just a few and tap on that Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can listen back to the girls' game tonight, which was a nice win for Hannah Jones' squad. Don't forget you can order your favorite pizza online now too. SirPizzaTN.com. Carry out or delivery of Sir Pizza on East Main, on South Church, and on Memorial Boulevard. Time here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show to get your final stats in the game. And they are, as always, brought to you by our friends at Winners Trophies. Also Fans Heating and Air, as well as JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. And let me do the scoring here real quick first. For the Wildcats, they were led in scoring tonight by Gerald Williams, who poured in 20 points, including 3 threes on the night, and really close behind him was Kevin Jones. He had 19. He had several dunks tonight as well, so that's a big 1-2 punch with those two. 11 points on the night for Arnett Hayes as well, so 3 in double figures. Jackson Hammondtree had 2, 4 points for Dixon Adams, 3 points for Jackson DePeru. Also 2 points for Lawson Gillespie, Jack Harney, Isaiah Humes, 7 for Richard Jones, 2 for Caden Marable, and 4 for Jaden Pearl. So that's your 78 for the BGA Wildcats. For the MTCS Cougars, we mentioned Hawson with 13 points to lead the way. Eli Cooey had 9 tonight. Ryan Dotson with 6. Also 5 points for Mac Harvey, 4 points for Caleb Kaufman, and Caleb Curry with 1. Nobody fouled out, but there were 3 players with 4 fouls, and Dotson and Mac Harvey had 4 fouls in the first half and did not foul out of this game, which is pretty amazing if you ask me.
It really is.
That's
team
your
stats,
scoring.
team stats. BGA out-rebounded 30-18. There's some big stats in the team stats that tell you how they won tonight easily. BGA, 53% for the game, 8 threes. They were 29 of 55 shooting. MTCS, 15 of 42 for 36%. They had 4 first bank threes. BGA, 13 of 14 from the free throw line for 93%. Hard to beat. MTCS, 4 of 10 for 40%. They had MTCS had led in one category, and the one you don't want to lead in. They had 12 turnovers. BGA had 10. They led BGA led 22-14 at the end of the first quarter. 43-22. They sprung on out to 70-31 lead at the end of the third and wound at 78-38 the win. for BGA. And the girls' game, MTCS won that game by a score of 59-44. They were led by Anna Clay Shirley's 16 points. Maddie Graham had 17, and Ashley Rucker with 15. And leading for BGA was Elle Young, the freshman, for 9 points and a 3 for them. They had MTCS had 2 threes from Anna Clay Shirley, 2 first bank threes from Maddie Graham, and 1 from Ashley Rucker. Final again in the girls, 59-44. Lady Cougars win it. Brian?
All right, John. Our next action will be coming up for you next week. We will have games on Tuesday and Friday for you next week as we kind of get into a Tuesday-Friday groove, I guess, here for next week, and then the next we have a Monday game, and then it's Christmas time. So it's hard to believe it's gotten here that quickly. But next Tuesday we'll be at Blackman for Stewart's Creek Blackman. That'll be a nice Rutherford County matchup. Then next Friday, Oakland versus Cookeville at Oakland. And the following Monday will be at Siegel as Siegel and Shelbyville will tangle. And that'll be our final game on the 18th before we take a few weeks off during the Christmas holiday and back full-fledged in January with lots of high school basketball.
Definitely full-fledged in January.
Yep. Be a busy, busy time. Well, John, I guess we'll see you in the morning. Girls basketball coaches for the Coaches Show tomorrow.
All right, Brian. See you in the morning.
All right, sounds good. That's John Dinkins here tonight, and want to thank you for joining us. Got a few scores we'll give you on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and we'll have the full scoreboard for you in the morning on the Coaches Show, by the way. Got lots of girls scores tonight. MTCS, of course, over BGA 59-44. York Institute over Oakland 54-21. Siegel 55, Summit 39. It was Coffee County a winner over Blackman 56-34. Blackman had a couple of players that did not play. Dunbar and Maston both did not play in that game, from what I understand. Let's see. It was Rockvale a winner over Nolensville 59-43. Stewart's Creek edging out a victory at Gallatin 43-42. Shelbyville defeats Riverdale 41-18. And Eagleville a win at Santa Fe 45-24. Upperman downs PCA 36-31. In boys tonight, 78-38 the victory for BGA here in our broadcast game. And at halftime, Shelbyville 33, Riverdale 21. And PCA defeats Webb tonight 75-57. And that is a look at all of the scores that we have for you this evening. Want to thank you so very much for joining us tonight. Our producer tonight has been Jackson Smith, and we thank you for being here. So long from MTCS. Until the next time we meet at the game.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here, and you are our